Welcome to this first edition of 5 minutes of making statistics accessible. I'm Danny Jodo, and in this series our goal is simple: to help anyone, whether you are a professional with or without a statistical background, understand key ideas in statistics in just 5 minutes. Statistics is not just about numbers, it's about making sense of the world. It helps us understand populations, make predictions, and take smarter decisions in every field, from healthcare and economics to sports and social sciences. So, why is statistics so relevant in everyday life? Let's dive in with a concrete example. Imagine you are assigned the task of determining the average age of everyone living in Hamburg. At first, it sounds simple. Just ask everyone their age, right? But wait. Hamburg has more than 1 million residents, so can we really determine the exact average age of all inhabitants? Probably not. It will take enormous time, money, and resources. This is where the beauty of statistics comes in. Instead of asking everyone, we can collect data from a subset of people, what we call a sample. The key question then becomes, how do we design our approach so that our sample truly represents the whole population? That's the art and science of good statistical thinking. Now, let's take our Hamburg example a step further. You've realized it's not practical to survey every resident, so you collect data from a smaller group, your sample. But what happens next? This is where the pathway for statistical analysis begins. It starts with data collection. Through surveys, experiments, or observations, always keeping in mind who our population of interest is. The goal is to make sure our sample is representative, capturing the diversity of the full population. Once that's done, we move to statistical inference, using what we learn from the sample to draw conclusions about the entire population. Maybe we want to estimate the average age of Hamburg's population. Maybe we want to test a hypothesis like whether the average age differs between neighborhoods. Or perhaps we want to predict what the age distribution might look like in the future. Each of these goals, that means generalizing, testing, predicting, follows the same logical pathway. In short, statistics gives us the tools to turn limited data into meaningful knowledge. To sum up, let's connect everything we've discussed so far. Statistics always starts with a question. What do we want to know? From there, we identify our population, the group we care about, and take a sample that is that's small enough to handle but rich enough to represent the whole population. That means the sample should represent the whole population, but it should be small enough to avoid costs, for instance. So We then use that sample to analyze, infer, and extrapolate. That means making statements about the population based on evidence on the sample. It is like tasting a spoonful of soup to decide if the whole pot is seasoned well. You don't need to drink the entire pot, you are used to it. Just a well chosen sample. That's the essence of statistical reasoning, transforming small, carefully collected data into broad, reliable insights. Thank you for watching this edition of 5 minutes of making statistics accessible. See you very soon.